everybody, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. I see we've already got Busy Lady in here. So hi, Busy Lady. How are you? Excuse me. I'm having a little issue with asthma tonight, so just kind of bear with me. Hopefully, I did a breathing treatment, so hopefully it'll resolve. If not, I may not be on here as long as I would like. So I apologize in advance for the scratchiness. Anyway, hope everybody is having a great, bodacious, amazing weekend. It's been a really good one here. The only thing is, it has been raining, storming, pouring. I think that the weather patterns where they're having the tropical storm over toward the East Coast, I think that those are screwing up our weather patterns. Thank you, Busy. I appreciate that. So, Stellar Piper text messaged me, but I don't know. It's kind of cryptic. So we'll see if she comes in. If she doesn't, feel free to pick on her. Now, next week, she's going to be joining us in on this live stream, and she's going to tell us about the recent vacation that she took to Hawaii and some of the tips they did as far as saving money and places they went and places they maybe don't want to go again. Y'all know all the ins and outs of that. Let's see. I'm just checking it out here. She just asked if it would be a monkey wrench if she did it last week instead of this week. So, I don't know. So, Peter Parker's in here saying, oh, not live tonight. Yeah, I'm live. This is our live stream. I did it as the premiere last time because of I was having some asthma issues and then had a lot of material, so I thought we'd do the premiere. So, yeah. So don't have any really much to talk about tonight, just kind of whatever's on your mind. I do want to talk for just a minute. If you're in the Facebook group, we're talking about a quilt opportunity that we have. And basically, if you make a donation, then you're going to get essentially a raffle ticket. And then we're going to be drawing for a quilt winner a little later on. So I don't have it started yet. Look for that to come in the next couple of weeks. A lot of people gave me some really good input on what they think ticket prices should be. So I'm sorting through all of that, and I should have everything together probably in about another week or 2 weeks so we can go ahead and start that fundraiser. Then the next thing that we have coming up is I'm going to do an auction in the fall. Don't know if I may do that a combination of maybe on a live stream and also on Facebook. Haven't really decided yet. I've heard about some changes that eBay has made, and I'm not really sure that I want to get into all of that with eBay anymore. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see. Disable printer spooler. Why do I want to disable my printer spooler? I like my printer spooler most of the time. Although there are some times where I just really want to take the whole thing and chuck it out the window. But y'all know what I mean about like computer issues that just make you want to scream. It's been crazy. You know, a lot of people that I know have computer issues going on right now. But I think part of it is where some of us have desktops. I think some people, now that we can get out and go and travel and explore and be. I think that we're using sometimes our laptops a little more, and that's bringing out issues that maybe we had forgotten about. So, yeah. So, anyway, all right. So, I'm going to share, I want to screen share the pictures for the quilt so I don't forget. Oh, Bud called the printer nightmare. Okay, I'll check into that. Thinking about making a channel for my dog, ha ha. I bet that would be cute. I really do. I like dog channels, but then I'm a dog person. And I just want to clarify too, the quilt and the auction coming up in the fall will be to help me get a service dog. But here's the quilt that we're going to be having the chances for. Excuse me. And I just think it's gorgeous. There's Taylor Piper holding it up for me. It's a queen size quilt, and it's huge and it's gorgeous. And the ladies that did this, it is all hand done. It's my understanding everything's done by hand. So it's gorgeous, as you can tell. So I'm really grateful. A lady named Nancy and a lady named Bonnie did that for me. And I'm really grateful to them for doing that. So very exciting. But yeah, I think that would be good, busy lady, to do a channel for your dog just because it's fun. And thank you. Yeah, they really did an amazing job. And I'm going to do, oh, okay. That is good to know. Good to know. I'll be watching for that too. But yeah, let's see. My train of thought may have just died. Hold on. Yep, it did. So, hold on. Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do know. On the quilt, I'm going to make a little video just on the quilt coming up right before the auction. So that way you all can see it better and you can see the back of it better. It's just, I am so impressed with it because, like, I can sew a little bit, but not much. And so, yeah, I was so impressed that she could do this. You know, just the knowledge and the patience and everything like that went into it. It's just astounding. You know, it's kind of like Valerie Reese, who can do just about everything in crochet. I got a couple more photos here on Google. This is really a much truer color to it. So yeah, just amazing. But anyway, we'll have more photos on that. And when is the auction and did you figure out shipping? Shipping on the quilt is like $25 because I'm basing that on what it costs them to ship it to me. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. I took a picture of that. So there you go. It's sideways, so excuse me for that, but $24.90 is what it cost them to ship it. So, and that was in a reused box. So I'm going to reuse the box that she sent me. As far as the auction's going to be this fall, and I'm collecting some items for it, new items. Some of it, like I've got one piece that is just gorgeous, and it's for cold brew coffee, and that was given to me to do a review on. So I'm going to put that in the auction, and Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. And I have got, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I have some special stuff that I'm going to make into a necklace or two, and it's Roman glass. And I mean, like, literally, the glass for the necklace that I'm going to wire wrap is 2,000 years old. So I'm super stoked about it. It's from the Hebron region. So it's around 2,000, so, or that's what they told me anyway. So I'm excited about that. And so all of those prices are just going to be whatever the shipping is. So I don't really know it's how much it's all going to be, but on the auction, whoever gets the auction item also pays shipping. So some of the pieces though are going to be small, so the shipping costs aren't really expensive. But of course, not everything's going to be small, so we'll see how that goes. And let's see, Fairy Anna's in. Hi, Fairy Anna. How are you? Yeah. Okay, 25 isn't bad. Okay. I guess compared to getting in the car and driving it a few states over, but yeah. And of course, before I put it in the mail, I'm also going to check like UPS and, try to do like the cheapest. So I haven't run it to UPS yet to get a UPS cost on it, but I hope to do that in the next couple of weeks. So, oh, Fairy Anna made sugar-free brownies and green bean casserole for a church cookout tomorrow. Wow. Yeah, the green bean casserole is actually one of my husband's like favorite foods in the entire world. He's going to be jealous about your picnic. Yeah. Doing all right, Fairy Anna. Having some asthma problems, so my voice is kind of weak, but not as bad as what I had earlier this week. That was rough. I was already feeling just a little bit rocky. And then I went up to Roan Mountain State Park, and oh my stars. There is I've been trying to get there for a long time because I was like so excited, but like the world's only naturally occurring rhododendron garden is at Roan Mountain. And you actually go through the state park and cross into North Carolina. And we're talking about, probably within 100 yards, you see the driveway to go on up. And it's all natural. I've got to pull these pictures up. You all are going to just love it. I totally support that. Woo, 314. I don't think ours is quite that high. Take video tomorrow too. That'd be good. Yeah, that's a good way to save money, is to not go anywhere. Gas is $2.89. I think that's about what our gas is running. Hi, Tanya. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's see, Tanya. So, okay, but let me pull up these pictures because I've got to tell you, it's just to me one of the most gorgeous places I think I've been to in quite a while. And y'all know how I've traveled. Of course, the lake in Michigan was pretty cool. Indiana Dunes was pretty cool too. And here we are. Okay, we've just gotten to Roan Mountain. And there we go. Now these rhododendron, they bloom like at June to late June. It's a kind of a narrow bloom where they're all in blossom. And we just caught the very tail end of this. But part of what's so cool is not only like it's a naturally occurring garden. So like there's no trimming of the bushes. It's all natural. I mean, it's just gorgeous. But one of the things about it is it's in a Canadian like temperate zone. So even though we were having like a 90-degree day out there. It was 55 up here at the rhododendron garden. So we almost froze. Fortunately, I had a little rain jacket in the car, so that at least blocked some of the wind. But old growth, and it's part of the rainforest. Oh, that one's blurry. Okay, we'll go on over. But it's part of the rainforest. It's the Pisgah National Forest, and just incredible, just lush ferns. But there we all are. Okay. And of course, behind us, we've got part of the Appalachian Mountains. Roan Mountain is actually part of a little ridge line. And you can see, let's see, there we go. But you can see it's just gorgeous. So, unbelievable. And to think that we were up there and it was 55 degrees, you know? So we were trying to have a picnic outside because, Fariana, you've got us on picnics now. You kind of rekindled. We've always liked picnics, but when we did the premiere, the shooting for the premiere for the picnic, my husband was like, let's just have a picnic when we go to Roan Mountain. And now we're looking, I've got to go out of town for some doctor stuff next week. And my husband's like, ooh, we need to take a picnic then too. So Fariana, she did a picnic collab, if you guys don't know yet. So check out the previous videos on my channel and check out Fariana's, and you can get the links. But thanks, Fariana. Now you've got them. You've got them kind of onto the picnic thing. So let me go up here back to the chart. I use an electric scooter so I can say my transportation is cheaper. There you go. No gas. Oh, okay. I'm running out of air. It's been an asthma thing, and I think too some of the meds are interrupting. But yeah, I was having a little bit of asthma issue. Started kind of on Thursday. Went to the doctor, got meds. Getting them was a fiasco, but I got them finally. But I was doing okay. Went up to Roan Mountain, and I thought, oh, I'm doing great, you know. So we get up to Roan Mountain, and I'm walking around some up there, and I can just feel my lungs starting to twitch. So I came back, and I was hitting the inhaler pretty hard. But with now I've got some steroids and stuff, so I'm better. So, but thanks for asking. Yeah, it's unbelievable up there. Thank you. Farian is reminding everybody to thumbs up the stream. So thank you. Oh, Tanya's listening, fixing dinner. Sounds good. A busy lady wants to know what you're cooking, and I was fixing to ask too. Peter Parker is going to swing from building to building. That's his transportation, his mode of travel. Thanks. Clever and cheaper. There you go, Fariana. I agree. Fariana loves picnics. She says she used to take the boys to the park and do picnics when they were little. We like them too, but we kind of got out of the habit. Just that used to be like our date thing. You know, we'd go and we'd have a picnic, and it might be elaborate or it might not, but that was our thing. And then we got out of the habit. So now you're getting us back into it. And she says, frugal faux show. I agree. The swinging. Oh, Tanya's having roast beef with all the fixings. Wow. That Busy's on her way over. It sounds delicious. There's plenty. Fariana says she's glad she helped. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. It just, it's an inexpensive way to go outside and just enjoy being outside. It just kind of takes your mind off of things. So I like that. Oops, I don't know what that noise was. But yeah. So anyway, that's our. Let's see. I got notes up here. Let me double check them. Okay, the quilt, the auction. Gotcha. All right. I got the quilt and the auction. That's what I just wanted to update you about. Also, the other thing up there, hopefully you all saw the video I did about Tomlin. I gave some shout outs on that. So if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, if you have seen it, do leave a comment because this wasn't necessarily, I struggled with the keywords on this. I'll be honest with you. I just could not figure out like how to keyword it because it was about some things that I've done to adjust to losing Tomlin, but it's the nuts and bolts. It's not like I didn't talk about the emotional end of it, but the nuts and bolts about what do you do to like be safer after you lose a service dog. And I'm wondering in retrospect if that wouldn't have been a better way to tag it. But it's little concrete things about like how you can use technology, what kind of communications, like devices, etc. Should you use, and like how I handled hiking again, stuff like that. So if you go see it, it's tips on how to adjust to losing a service dog. So do give me a comment and let me know what you think, because that would be helpful for me. So don't forget. And let's see. Tanya says, I can't even think about that time coming with me and Archer. Well, fortunately, it is a long time out in the future for you. Excuse me. Yeah, it is. And I'm thinking about doing one just on how Tony is saying the bond with the service dog is so different than a pet, so much stronger. It is. And I'm thinking about doing one just specifically talking about that bond, because, you know, we bond pretty tightly with our pets. But it's true that it's not like bonding with a service dog because your bond has to be stronger or you can't function as a team. So it's pretty important. Fariana says, that's cool, Tanya. I didn't know that. And then she says, hopefully no time soon. Yeah, I agree. Way off, distant future. That's what you need, not anytime soon at all. But yeah, it's different. So I'm really thinking about just doing one just on the bond. But on the one I did with the tips, you know, it was just like I said, I wasn't really sure like what tags to put on it and stuff. But you know, I talked about like how my service dog helped and about how it's even more important now to get the leg brace and shoes. And I think Variana, you commented about that. It's huge, huge. And a lot of those things are going to be important even after I get I hate to say replacement dog, but essentially that's essentially what it is. So after I get the next one. And Tanya says, he knows what I need before I need it. And I know with a walk, the way he works, the way he looks at me, when I need my life is in his paws. There you go. Life, yes. And Fariana says, yep, huge help. You never know what insurance can cover. No, that's true. And I'm really glad they cover it. Now, part of it is probably going to go, I've got apparently a durable medical equipment, but not all of it's not going to go to that. So, you know, anything will help. And last time I checked, the price with the leg brace and the shoes so far was around $1,800. So, you know, it's really helpful that they're going to cover that. And see, the insurance, one of the frustrating things about my leg brace is the insurance will only cover one like every 5 years, and that's parts, components, the whole thing. So even though the insurance covers my leg brace, I still have some out of pocket costs where of the things that they don't. So a little frustrating, but that's the way it goes. And at least I'm upright, because the last time I fell big, that's when I did a lot of damage to my body. I broke my foot, I twisted my knee, I hurt my wrist, and I wound up needing surgery on my shoulder. So those kind of falls you don't want to have happen ever. So I wonder how they come up with the prices for stuff. Well, that was the bill, so it includes their time and things like that. But yeah, there's a fair amount that goes into it, but they actually have basically some that are off the rack, and the one that was off the rack didn't work. So I'm sure my bill is going to go up because now I'm having to get a custom one formed where they actually took, and I've got a clip of it in the video, but they actually took a plaster cast and they're redoing the leg brace. So it's we'll see how this goes. But yeah, yeah. Tanya says 1,800 sounds about right for what she paid to lose weight. No, I'm trying to do that. I may have to have it redone or something, right? Stellar's sorry she's late. Okay, you all gang up on her if you want to. We'll throw you under the bus. And she's going to be on next week. And I'm saying this to remind her, too, that she's going to be on next week to talk to us and tell us all about what you liked about Hawaii and where you would go again and where you wouldn't. So, looking forward to that. Um, let's see, Tanya says, because some of those leg braces, like the ones I use, a special mat if you lose weight. I know what that means. You have to wait till they pay for another one. It's a pain. Yes, it is. Um, sort of. Basically, let me see if I've got. I think I included a picture. Let me see if I've still got a photo. A photo. Let's see if I have a photo of the other leg brace. Uh, Give me just a second here. Da, 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 da. You can never find, when you want to find something very quickly, you can't find it. Isn't that the way it works? Even on the computer. Fiddle dee dee. You, well, I'll look for it. But the way it does is it's a piece that fits under your foot and it comes up the back, and then on the back of it there's this piece that wraps around part of your leg. Like, it doesn't go all the way around, but it goes part way around, and then there is a large velcro piece that fits across around that. So the piece itself isn't adjustable, but the you can adjust a little bit with the Velcro strap, and the Velcro just holds the. I don't know if it's I don't know if what it's made out of. I'm afraid to say now. So yeah, and people are saying hi to Stellar, docking your pay, Stellar. There you go. Busy's got you. Safe online is a dangerous place. To the Windows update keeps it. Gotcha. I will be looking at that. Thank you for the heads up and the warning on that. Flute flute. Yep. I guess you can get a warning. So okay. Mel's here. Hey Mel. I hope you saw the shout out I did on the last video for you. Several of you in the background just listening. Well, thanks for listening. Excuse me. Oh, you guys haven't met. I'm shocked. Well, Fairyana, we have Mel, Fairyana. I'm glad you guys could connect there. I'm just flipping through. I'm still trying to find a photo. I can't believe it. And I just took one too. Oh, well, I'll post it in the group or something later. But anyway, it's kind of a crazy way that they've made it, but they're both made similarly. But you know, they're very needed just because of the whole being upright thing. Here we go. I may have just found it. Let me see if I can do this. No. Window. There we go. Okay. Here we go. This is, I found it. All right. Can you guys see it? Hi, Kim. Welcome. How are you? I don't know if you guys can see it, but so let me know if you can't. It should be on the screen. Candy the wee service dog is here. Hey, Candy. How are you? Or Laurel. Yeah, I'm having to have padding too. So, but yeah, it's so the back of it, you can see the back of it comes up, and then it's just got that Velcro stuff wrapping around, and that's you can tighten it a little bit, but you can't like make it go all the way around your leg. In other words, so that's okay. Just another thing to travel with, but you know you can't ever focus on that. You just have to be glad that you're got something where you can be out and about and still able to have a good time and enjoy life, you know? That's the big thing. So anyway, that's kind of the way life is here. Because, you know, there's always something that'll knock you down. You just kind of have to roll with the punches. And I know a lot of y'all know about that and kind of the way it goes. So anyway, so what are you all up to? Who had a good 4th of July? I know we're out of that now, but who had a good 4th of July? Yep. Mel saying you got to roll with the good and the bad. You do. Amen. Candy's busy getting ready for her daughter and granddaughter coming down next Saturday. That's going to be a big time. Did a cookout with the kids. There you go. Marianne's got it. On PM, do a picture. I think that's what you're looking for. Okay. Yeah, I found the photo I was able to put up. Stellar says hers was good. You better say that, Stellar. Stellar was here. So she said hers was awful. She'd be in a world of hurt. And Mel worked but was glad to be alive. There you go. Yeah, picture. Okay. Hey, Cammy. Yeah, Stellar, you better say, I even made you banana bread French toast. You better say you had a good time. So, because that's a biggie. You know, we all have our special things we do for the folks we love. You know, so yeah, we didn't. They went to go see fireworks. I didn't get to go though. Tanya hid. I don't blame you. Probably had to hide with Archer, right? Because that's something you always have to watch the critters because we get to enjoy the fireworks. For us, they're fun. You know, we've got these loud booms going off and the earth shaking and the sky is exploding and we can go ooh and ah and we can love it and just have fun. But to our pets, this is Armageddon. I mean, the world is coming to an end. So, you know, gotta keep pets in mind. Yeah. Okay, got your notice. Good deal. And I caught you too, Kim. So, all right. Whew. And somebody asked when I'm doing my next big trip. The 421 was kind of big, but in next month, in August, I get to go out to New Mexico to see my other daughter. So I may have to reschedule a live stream, and I won't really know until like a day or two before because it's going to depend on where I am. So we'll see. But it's always neat going out to New Mexico and other places. But this time, would you believe there's always going to be a monkey wrench thrown in somewhere? And the bridge in Memphis going across the Mississippi River may still not be fixed. So when I was pulling up the route the other day to go from here to there, now keep in mind I'm in Virginia, but it routed me. One took me through St. Louis. I kid you not, this is the fastest route. And then the other route took me through Jackson, Mississippi. It is totally crazy. So that's going to throw a monkey wrench in how long it takes me and the schedule and all that. So, and Tanya says, yep, plus noise canceling headphones. Variana uses them often. Yeah, they're good. Tanya says she doesn't do well with loud noises. Well, I'm sorry. Here I was just talking about how much fun we have. Sorry. Archer slipped through. Well, that's different. Most of the dogs that I know were freaking out. He's the only one that I know that slept through him. You know, Tomlin used to when he was really young, the first couple of years, but he did all right with fireworks. I mean, he didn't freak out or anything, but toward the end, he did a little bit. His thing was storms, and that was my fault. I feel bad because storms didn't bother him. Like as long as he was with me, he was pretty mellow. But we had a storm one time that came through, and I had to go into the closet. So I've done storm chasing. So when I have to go into the closet, it's really kind of bad. And this one was bad enough that the tree in the backyard fell and missed our house by about 20 feet. So going into the closet was really the best thing to do. But after that, from then on, and it may have been because he was a service dog too, from that point on, he was like, at the first sign of thunder, he was like trying to push me into the closet. That was the thing. So, yeah. So, congratulations on Archer sleeping through the. Yeah, very. Oh, you didn't get fireworks. I'm sorry. Is that because they just didn't want to do it or funding? Some places are having drought and they weren't able to do fireworks either. That's why I'm asking. He says hers was a gift. Gotcha. Hey, my neck of the woods, St. Louis isn't far. Yeah. We'll have to see if we can try it again if we go through St. Louis. It's gonna be our route is gonna be determined by when we leave that day. Whatever the map says is the shortest route. So and we're gonna be pulling the trailer. So I am a little bit nervous about pulling a trailer in either Jackson or in St. Louis. Excuse me. Yeah, I love them. Oh, okay. That could be. Variana's saying there's no clue. It's a small town and we have a ton of hunting dogs and wildlife. I'm assuming country isn't the best spot for fireworks. Could be right. You had thunderstorms and hail last night. That's scary. We had a thunderstorm today that was a humdinger, but I'm really kind of blaming it on um, the weather patterns shifting because of the little hurricane. I think it's a tropical storm. I'm sorry. Said the wrong thing. We had actually planned to go to the Outer Banks for my birthday, but I had to reschedule because they have got, oh my gosh, they have got an autonomous shuttle, and I really wanted to go see that, but it's going to be leaving before I can get out there. But um, the national parks are experimenting in some parks with these autonomous shuttles to take visitors around the parks. And I kind of think that's it's a little scary too, but I think it's kind of cool. But so if you guys are close to a national park and they're doing this, then go see it so you can say you saw one of the first ones. Uh-oh. Tanya says they said there was a funnel cloud, but the tornado didn't fully drop down, so that's actually a good thing. Yep. Anytime the funnel doesn't drop, it's a good day. Canby says she had rain and nothing heavy. That's good, Laurel. That's real good. So that's nice. So, yep, weather's kind of crazy all around. But hey, I just heard Death Valley is going to be like 130 degrees. So traveling to Death Valley right now is not something anybody should be doing. If you do, take lots and lots of water and hydrating stuff because that's scary. And Tanya says, for those of you who pray, please pray for a friend of mine named Anita. She had a stroke. It's a best friend of my friend. I don't know much else. We got you covered. Tanya said she had some glass decorations outside that got shattered because I didn't know it was hailing. Aw, I hate that. Ariana says she's sorry she experienced that. Yeah. You never know what's up with glass too. Sometimes it can go through all kinds of like hail and bad weather and stuff and then just develop a crack that just pops one day. So that could be it too. So, yep. And Tony says, oh man, no, not me to no desert. I think it would be gorgeous, but I would want to go like in February because the photos just look amazing. I agree. Fariana is saying she hopes she's okay and recovers, as is Laurel, Candy, the wee service dog. So you've got our support and our prayers. So, all right, you all. Well, I want to thank you for coming out tonight. I am running out of air. So, Tanya fell last week, has a mild concussion, starts wearing her brace again. Ugh. I'm so sorry, Tanya. Were you able to be at home with the concussion? Sometimes they don't want to let you stay at home. They have to keep you overnight. Yeah, I'm with you, Fariana. That's scary. See what she says here. Mariana says rest up, and Tanya says she will. Thank you. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for coming in. And I hope you have a bodacious and amazing week. Okay. And I will see you on some videos, and I'll talk to you again Saturday. Y'all take care. Good night, everybody.